Dauntless. It's like a free-to-play Monster Hunter. At least, that's what everyone says. And it's not too far off, but it's more like if Monster Hunter was mainly about slicing up giant monsters with your buddies, just beating the snot out of them, cutting their tails off, cutting their horns off, cutting them to pieces. Less about the hunt, more about the thrill of the kill. Which isn't a bad thing at all. But it's not exactly like Monster Hunter. I actually hadn't heard a lot about this game until it released a couple of days ago, but it has over 4 million players, and it's the first game to have crossplay between PS4, Xbox One, and PC, which is pretty epic. And speaking of epic, let's give a huge thanks to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. Any money I'm getting from this video, I'm donating to charity. I don't talk about this a lot on my channel, but I believe in donating to charities when you can, and I am able to do so thanks to opportunities like this. So once again, big thanks to Epic Games. In this video, I'm playing the PC version of Dauntless that I downloaded from the Epic Games launcher, where there's currently an epic mega sale going on right now. Actually, it's a really good deal. They've got games up to 75% off, and this is what surprised me. They're giving you $10 off every game $14.99 and up at checkout. It's not bad. And there's a lot of games on the Epic Store. Metro Exodus, John Wick Hex, The Walking Dead, Darksiders 3, Detroit Become Human is coming to PC, and my personal fave, World War Z, mostly because you can kill thousands of zombies in a single match. And you get $10 off every single game in the store, $14.99 and up, including the games that are up to 75% off. During checkout, you can use your favorite YouTuber's creator code to support their channel, which is pretty cool. The sale is on until June 13th, and I recommend clicking the link in the description below to see all the games on sale. You also get a free game every week on the Epic launcher, like Rhyme, so don't forget to add those to your library. A silent warrior stands atop his city, looking down upon his people, knowing that it is only he who can save them. He with the cool armor and weapons. Actually, we do have pretty cool armor and weapons, but I'm a total scrub. I'm only rank 9. I've played for around 7 hours, and I kinda think that I know what I'm doing, but not really. In any case, we're gonna go out, we're gonna kill some awesome big-ass behemoths. This, of course, is your hub world. You can do a lot of stuff here that you would imagine you could. I'm gonna get into the hunt in just a moment. But as with any Monster Hunter-like game, you should know that preparation is key, so you can make a lot of different weapons. You can craft potions that boost stats. Guns are modular with various grips, barrels, and chambers. And you can craft various types of grenades. All of that's important because this game is about killing giant monsters, and you're gonna need all the help you can get in doing so. We're gonna go off on a hunt. I hope I'm ready. I've gotten my ass kicked a couple of times, so we'll see. There are various regions of Dauntless, each with their own elemental behemoths, and it is vital that you prepare for the element that you're facing off against. I just got my butt kicked by this giant fire dog monster, so I'm gonna go to the Frostlands, and I'm gonna go against this giant owl monster. But to prepare for that giant owl monster, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my fire axe. I'm taking no chances with this. I'm upgrading this thing as high as it'll go. Not only that, but I forged new armor. As cool as this armor looks, it's fire armor, so it's actually weak against the monster we're about to fight. So we're gonna go ahead and swap that out with our... this is actually armor crafted from the behemoth we're about to fight, so... adding a little insult to injury. So this is stage 1 of the hunt. We have to find the beast and eradicate it. This is where it diverges from Monster... Classic superhero landing. This is one of the ways that Dauntless diverges from Monster Hunter, because the hunt isn't as important as the kill. That's where it diverges from Monster Hunter, is that the hunt isn't as important as the kill. It's all about beating the snot out of these things until they die, cutting their tails off, their horns off, and then reaping the rewards. And this is our behemoth. He's like one of the Beast Wars Transformers, and you can't quite tell if it's a Maximal or a Predacon. It could be either, you know, it could be evil, it could be a good guy. Anyways, it's kind of creepy. He's cute but creepy. Moves around like a cat, walks like an ape, and looks like an owl. Alright, I've got pretty good gear. well, pretty alright here. I can deal some pretty good DPS with this axe, and it's fire! And obviously he's not fire, so I've got elemental damage on my side. Actually, I should check out the move list. I don't use axes that often. Alright, but yeah, these behemoths have really cool attacks, especially the elemental ones, like this guy. He's got these really cool ice attacks. And he's got ice tornadoes. The animations are really nice in these guys as well. Anyway, you're rewarded based on performance, so I'm gonna try to do the best I can here. No deaths, high DPS. Let's make ourselves useful. So it's not about button mashing. Button mashing, you're not really rewarded for that. Where you attack these behemoths matters greatly. There's a couple of different forms of damage. You got basic damage, stagger damage, part damage, and wound damage. Stagger damage is usually damaging their legs or their heads. That causes them to kind of flinch a little bit, and that's best done with a hammer. Slash damage, I think, is the axe, and definitely the sword and stuff like that. It's more basic. Oh shit, he got stuck! Poor son of a bitch. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Anyway, the thing is, you want to exploit these different areas you gotta hit. Hitting the leg is different than hitting the arm, or a tail, or a horn, or a head. And especially when you can cut various parts of these guys off. Like, I think we can cut his horns off, but for instance, giant lizards, you can cut their tails off. And that can affect how they attack and what attacks they can perform. Like tail whips, for example, they may not be able to do any more tail whips. Oh crap! That's his Aether form. They're far more powerful in their Aether form. You can actually see the damage these guys take. Like, he's got a couple of scars on him, nothing too bad. But once he starts to take some serious damage, he goes into a frenzy. Oh crap! That's when things get really dangerous. So you want to keep your... Oh crap. Oh my god, I'm so close to death. We haven't died yet, and I want to keep it that way. You want to keep your eyes open, though. It's very important to watch the tells. You can kind of figure when they're getting fatigued and how damaged they are just by their scars and how many limbs they might be missing. But it's not just the elements you want to exploit. You want to exploit things like wounds. So for instance, if one of your friends has a sword and they slash the tail off of this lizard, well, you want to attack that weak point if you have like a pike, for example. Because you can just stab him where it hurts. You can open up wounds and then exploit that form of damage. Which is pretty awesome. This game is more in-depth than it seems. But in different ways than Monster Hunter. Like I said, there's not a hunt. So I played about 35 to 40 hours of Monster Hunter World. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. But 35 to 40 hours is nothing in Monster Hunter. That is nothing at all. Hey! He's taking some serious damage. We almost got him. Oh crap, Aether form. You know what? I've got a grenade. Let's use it. Is he fleeing? No, he's not fleeing. We got this. Actually, I'm really fond of the graphics. They're very snappy. If you're playing on a high hertz monitor, they're very smooth, very fluid. Some of these animations are great. Some of the, like, the explosions are awesome. I don't know. This game, it impressed me. I didn't expect it to. Especially, it's free. It's free. Back to what I was saying, though. It's depth comes from different places than Monster Hunter. You don't have quite as many weapons. The hunt isn't as important as the battle. This is all about the battle. So if that's what you care about, you don't really care about reading. If you don't really care about reading about animals and monsters and figuring out, like, where they like to make nests and stuff like that, if you just like to fight, then I would suggest trying this out. Sometimes they flee. There's more than just fighting beasts in these places, however. You can pick up resources, which is very important. In fact, I don't do that nearly enough. But, yeah, here's a resource. No, that's not a resource, it's a jump pad. There's a resource over there. Obviously, you're gonna have to choose between killing the beast and getting resources sometimes, if it's not on your way. You do have a limited amount of time to kill these things. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure you're awarded it based on how quickly you can take them down. Ooh, I gotta be careful. He's almost got me. My health is really low and I do not want to die. Not yet. Well, not ever. I just noticed we're playing with a full party. We got 2 people on computer, including myself. 1 person on PlayStation, 1 person on Xbox. That is so cool. We're playing with all 3 major platforms. If they add Switch in the future, you could have each member in your party be on a different platform. That is awesome. I love that. You know what? I'm not even using everything at my disposal. I should use my lantern. I can use that for shields, or I can do rock bending. Check it out. It's a little tornado of rocks. Of course, I'd rather do blade bending. Oh boy. If they flinch you, you can really lose a lot of health in a short amount of time. I don't aim to let that happen. You know what? Axe boomerang, go! I feel like there's more that I can do with that axe boomerang. I don't know what. I don't use the axe very often. Hey, we got him! I feel kind of bad. It's kind of cute. Alright, it's not great. Our team rank is good, but my personal rank is... it's just average. We'll do better next time. Honestly, we may not make it through this. This is gonna be a tough one. I've got some pretty good armor. It's actually shock resistant. I love those superhero lanterns. Look at us all just standing there. No, let's wait a second. Don't go on the hunt yet. Gotta look cool. Actually, it's a little bit of a blizzard. That's kind of neat. Is this the right Behemoth? I thought we were going after Stormclaw. I didn't realize Stormclaw could be in snowy environments. This is, the shock element. Usually they're in a stormy forest, not a snowy one. Well, we'll find out once we encounter the Behemoth exactly what... I thought we were falling into oblivion. It scared the crap out of me. You can fall into oblivion. As you can see, we're floating. There's a lot of things that are floating. They found him. Who is it? It is him! He's a total Predacon. Although I've got shock-resistant armor, I don't have elemental weapons, so these are just basic, but they've got pretty good damage. They're the highest damage weapons I have, and they're basically the Blades of Chaos. Look at this. They're the Blades of Chaos! They're blades on chains, and I love them. These are actually my favorite weapons so far in the game. And they're some of the only weapons that have the combos memorized on, so that's pretty good. It's just unfortunate that they don't happen to have an... I could have crafted some Terra weapons, that's what shock is weak to, but I didn't do that. Oh, great. That's actually pretty cool, but very annoying. So, as one of his elemental attacks, he can create barriers. It's basically an electric fence. Pun intended. What? There's a storm cloud above me. How am I supposed to deal with this? Shocked. Consumables and... oh, great. So he can give you status effects. One of those... I'm dead. One of the status effects is that you cannot heal. You can't use any consumables. You can't use a stamina potion or anything like that. Nice! We took his horns off. Now we just need to cut his tail off. He's making the electric fence! That's such a cool attack. A lot of these behemoths have pretty inventive attacks and inventive strategies. I love it. Oh god, that was close. I should have attacked the orb. If you hit the orb with perfect timing, it reflects back at him. Wait, where'd he go? Did he just, like, vanish? I like that his horns are still there. It's kinda cool. We should really take him as trophies. Probably fashion a pretty badass weapon out of him. Not exactly sure why he fled. It kind of felt like he was winning. He was basically kicking our asses. This is insane. He's a giant electric dog with an oriental dragon for a head. How hard could he be to find? That's so cool, he's making it an arena! Yes! It is an arena! Oh, that's fantastic. That is really OP that I can't heal up when I'm shocked. Is there any free health around here? No, I don't see any. Crap. Well, there's some over there, but that's pretty far away. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm no good to them dead. It's like when you're at a sleepover and you just want to keep having fun, but you gotta eat. So you just scarf down your food as quickly as you can, and then get back to the fun. Except instead of fun, it's death and torment against this giant electrical dog. Damn, he's literally getting electrocuted. How are our teammates doing? I don't know, but I just noticed that we have someone on PC, Xbox, another person on Xbox, and PS4. We got all three platforms. That's so cool. And so, Dauntless united the three worlds. Good job. He's getting some gnarly scars. Oh, damn, they cut off his tail! I'm sorry I missed it. Yeah, he's got some real battle scars. He's not doing so hot. He's getting more frantic, you can tell. He's kind of trampling around like a horse. Yes! Yes! He's got some of the coolest armor, so... Good job, everyone! I'm one step closer. Oh, jeez. It's like Loki and Storm Shadow had a baby, and it was a helmet. Anyway, this has been Dauntless. It's free to play. It's pretty cool. I recommend you guys check it out, especially for free to play. You can't beat that price. And speaking of beating prices, I recommend you guys check out the link in the description and browse the epic mega sale. $10 off every game in the store, $14.99 and up. And they've got tons of games up to 75% off. And you get a free game every week on the Epic Launcher. So check that out. Again, link in the description. And once again, big thanks to Epic Games for sponsoring this video. I appreciate you guys. That was very nice of you. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of Dauntless. If you've played it, if you're going to play it, let me know in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. And stay tuned for videos of E3. But until then, game massively. I'll see you soon.